They call it outrageous. They call it divisive. But what if Nigel Farage just said what millions of Britons are actually thinking? Welcome back to Next UK, the place where we cut through the noise and speak the truths no one else dares to say. Today, we're diving into a statement that shook the political establishment and why it exposes a fundamental flaw in both Conservative and Labour thinking. You might not agree with everything Farage says, but on this point, he nailed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Next UK, your go-to for real stories and sharp analysis. Yesterday in London, Reform UK leader Nigel Farage spoke about a disturbing trend in Britain, the sharp rise in reported rapes, and its parallel to what he called irresponsible immigration and asylum policies, first by Labour, then by the Tories. Now let's be clear. This wasn't a wild conspiracy or a racist rant. Farage drew a connection that deserves serious attention, not childish mockery. What happened next? Cue the outrage industry. The usual talking heads. Politicians pretending to be shocked. Media outlets framing him as dangerous. But here's the kicker. He wasn't wrong. Farage went on to say, "We want the right types of people from different countries coming into Britain, not the wrong types." That line set off fireworks. But take a moment and ask yourself, is that really such a hard concept to grasp? Every nation on Earth makes choices about who to let in. Japan does, Poland does, Taiwan does, Czechia, Korea, you name it. But in the UK, our leaders act like any kind of border control is somehow immoral, or worse, un-British. Here's the truth the establishment won't say out loud. Residency isn't a human right. It's a privilege. It must be earned by merit, by values, and by the ability to integrate into society. This isn't about race. It's not about banning people. It's about common sense. We can welcome people from all over the world, but we must be allowed to choose. And those choices should prioritize safety, economic contribution, cultural fit, and most importantly, willingness to integrate. Let's face it, Britain is struggling with parallel communities, ghettoization, and increasing crime in certain areas. And yet, politicians refuse to link any of it to immigration policy. Why are countries like Japan and Poland not facing the same crisis? Simple. They're realistic. They don't buy into this myth that mass migration is just a fact of modern life. They set limits. They vet carefully. They protect their national identity unapologetically. So why can't the UK do the same? Labour and the Tories are both guilty here. Under Labour, mass migration exploded with little foresight. Under the Conservatives, the system became a chaotic mess, with record levels of asylum seekers, illegal crossings, and low integration. And when someone like Farage calls it out, not with hate, but with facts, the reaction is always the same. Cancel him, smear him, call him a bigot. But shouting racism doesn't fix anything. Britain needs a grown-up conversation about who comes into this country and why. So here's the big question. Is Farage right to demand better immigration standards, or has the UK gone too far down the path of political correctness to even consider it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. You might just be featured in our next episode. If you're tired of being silenced, if you're fed up with the lies, if you believe the British public deserves honest conversations, then smash that like button. Subscribe and ring the bell to join the Next UK community. Your voice matters, your opinion counts, and together we can hold the powerful to account. Thanks for watching Next UK. More hard truths coming your way. Stay tuned.